Fanfic Corner, presented by Jennifer. The Journey, Part 23. Get on. What do you mean, get on? Rayla makes a face at him. Her ankle is still pretty sore, and she can walk on it now. But she's not fit for terrain any tougher than a well-worn road. At least according to Callum. She leans heavily on her right leg, left bent at the knee to keep her weight off of it. And Callum jerks his head again and motions to his back. He crouches in front of her, back curved gently so she can climb on without putting pressure on her ankle. Get on, he insists. You said we have to get to the top of this hill, and there's no way you're climbing anything this steep on that ankle. You'll make it worse and it'll slow us down more. Quit complaining and just do it. Rayla sneers at him, but he has a point. She slowed them down enough. They can't afford to keep losing ground because she can't move so fast. But the thought of having to piggyback on Callum is humiliating. Besides her, Zim chirps and scampers playfully around them. What's that, bud? Says Callum, grinning. You want a race? Yeah. Me and Rayla against you? That's worse, snarls Rayla. You're going to hurt yourself. Well, Callum shrugs at her. Better me than you. Get on. He's usually not so bossy, and Rayla's not sure if she's impressed by his newfound authority or annoyed by it. The unfortunate truth is they do need to be on top of this hill, and her ankle won't hold up if she tries to climb it herself, and she knows that. He knows that she does, and she's not doing them any good by putting up a fight. Don't drop me, she grumbles. I would never, snorts Callum. She climbs on gingerly, her arms secure around his neck, his scarf, still around hers, sandwiched between her nose and his hair. When he lifts her off the ground, he's steady, unwavering, strong, just as much a surprise this time as the day he carried her across the river. Ready, Zim? Zim yips. Go! The little dragon hurries off, waiting for them, bounding away on feet too large for his body, and Callum chases after him, hindered only a little by her weight on his back, his laughter ringing in her chest. It's stupid. Pointless. Fun! Somewhere along the line, their journey became a little too serious, and Rayla finds a giggle build in her throat as Callum huffs and puffs and fights to keep up with Zim. At some point, she forgets that she's grumpy and injured, and she straightens on Callum's back and yells, "Mush!" just in spite of him. Callum only snorts loudly and slows to let Zim win. They needed this, she thinks. They needed something dumb to take the edge off. And when they get to the top of the hill, and Callum lets her down at last, she lets her hands linger on his shoulders, and for once doesn't hide her blush in his scarf. She thinks she wants to say something. It looks like he does too. Neither of them do, in the end. Callum's fingers find hers instead, and that's more than enough for them both.